All right, we're back here, chugging along. I got the backsplash and top cabinets down so far, and all the appliances out except for the dishwasher. Because I ain't messing with the plumbing under here yet. Because I'm gonna have to shut the house off and cap everything. It's all CPVC under there, and I can't leave that because it's brittle as hell and old. So get all that out. There's the appliances over there in the living room. I was going to get cutting this floor out and remove all this floor today too. I don't think I'm going to be doing any scrapping today, but I got some cabinets I could sell. I'm going to try to sell at least, but I don't know if they're going to sell. They're not the best. And they're very big for most houses. And anyone that can afford a kitchen of this size in this area usually has money. And they ain't buying no used cabinets. But if I can sell them to a flipper or a renter, a rental person, a landlord, that'd be cool. Someone with a cheap little apartment. Be perfect for them. Anyway, I will see you guys when I see you scrapping. And until then, please be good and hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the other videos for some scrapping. Day 21. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. It's actually technically day 3, but if you want to go by hours, I've only been here for a day and a half tops. But I got the floor up and cut. Like I said, that stuff in there and there. All this is coming up. Got the cabinet sold. At the backsplash down, that's just got to be cleaned up a little bit. It's a little drywall repair there because the dang tiles didn't want to come off properly. But somebody supposedly come and give me $200 for all the cabinets. Yeah, I probably could have sold them for more, but hey, I don't care. I'll take $200 over having to pay to get rid of them any day. So, it is what it is. I will take it. But you know, that's just how I do. And a little tip, when you're on Facebook, look at the people's profile. Don't, you know what I mean? Make sure they got a good profile. Because if they ain't got a good profile, they probably fake. If the profile's 2 years old, it's fake. If it's a year old, it's fake. If it's brand new, it's fake most likely. If there's nothing on there, it's fake. That's, you know, rule of thumb there, but, you know, people do what they do. Anyway, I'll be taking this out, and then later today I'll be getting back to scrapping. So this video will come out today, and you'll see this and a little bit of scrapping today. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments, or if you have any comments, leave it down in the comments. Have a good one. Got a little scrap from work today. A little bit of wire. Really heavy irony, aluminum, some sheet aluminum, and a little bit of tin. And then there's those little pieces of sheet aluminum. That's what I got today for scrap. Not much, but I sold those cabinets too, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, welcome back everybody. We're back in the shop here after a day of work. It's been several days since I've done any scrapping, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I'm going to start. I'm not going to show everything because it'll take forever. But I'm going to break these guys down. And let's get into the guts of them. We got a zip drive and a couple DVDs and a power drive. See if it's worth it to take them apart to you. And see what we get out of them. Copper, aluminum, boards, that kind of stuff. So I'll break everything down into parts and we'll come back and see what we got here. And then we'll go from there. So let me bust these things down and we'll get back. And I'd like to thank everyone that's hit that like and subscribe and commented. Please keep doing so. It's awesome. I like hearing from everybody. I got people all around the world. What's up, guys from Poland and America too, but guys from all over the place, Canada, America, Poland. It was all different places. Other than that, I can't remember where everyone's from, but thank you all for subscribing, hitting that like button. Let me get going here. I'm going to break all this down, at least open up the cases and get everything into pieces, and then we'll go from there and see what's worth taking copper wise and all the good stuff, and we'll get rid of the crap. All right. We're back, and it's your board from your CD-ROM, little CD-ROM eyes. There are some parts in here that have silver and stuff in them, so I kept them separate. A little board, little motor, nothing really worth it on that board. These are probably all silver, judging by the look of them. Probably silver conduit or silver plate. It could be copper, silver plated copper. But judging by the look, it doesn't look like tin. And I doubt they'd use tin inside a CD-ROM. So, and then your other board here. I mean, obviously you got your little chips you can pop off your IC chips. There's a bunch of those. The rest of it's just a board. You do have some gold-plated fingers, which is going to be really hard to see on this one, at least. You do. So they will be coming off of there. This one might be gold-plated. Yeah, they look gold-plated too. So they'll be coming off there too, because you can sell gold-plated fingers. So, and if you really want to micro scrap out these, you can take the IC chips off. There's a little one there. Motor. Send it as a regular cheap old board. IC chips. Pins are going to come out because that's, yeah, they're gold plated pins. And that's what I do. I love them things. I'll take them off there. Now, your power supply. Here's one of the little chunks off the power supply. These are usually filled, so no bueno. These guys are copper. You got your copper wire on there. A little bit of brass on that fuse you can pull off. I mean, I'll micro scrap these out a little bit more later, obviously. A couple swollen capacitors, a couple giant chunks of aluminum, 2 relays, giant donut of copper. Got a MOSFET there, they're copper or brass. They probably buy them as brass. Bunch of them back here, attaching it to the board, which are probably going to be brass, so we can pull them off. Giant chunks of aluminum there. And that's pretty much it for that board. Then that thing can go as scrapola and a few IC chips on that one. That's from the heat from the power supply. A few gold-plated pins here, not much. Brass MOSFET, a few IC chips that can come off of there. So that's that for that. And this guy here was pretty interesting. It looks like it's got a relay or something in it. It's a switching power supply from 120 to 240. So that was pretty cool. So I'll pop that apart later. And of course, you got your fan motor, which is copper. Bunch of steel in the steel pile. And the one thing I saved, these need to go with the silver stuff for when I do them. And then we'll clean the rest of that stuff up later in a board micro scrapping video. I'll stick this in here for now. So, with our silver contacts, at least the ends on these are silver, so they'll get torched up and put down. And I'll pull the pins off here. I'll show you how I do that later. But the neat thing that you're not going to see too often is a zip drive. If you're older, you know what a zip drive is. This might be a 3.5 floppy. Is that 3.5 floppy? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because they look the same. And it says nothing on here. August 2003, so it could be either. Steel. Plastic. You got your board here. Gold pins. Let's get this case off of here and go from there. And no markings at all. Funky. A couple really tiny little wires sitting in there. Just rip them right out, doesn't matter. The ends might be silver, so pull that off of there. You got your gold pins back here. Let's pop that board off of there. Make our lives easy. Anything else holding you on? A couple clamps. Oops. See? All up in there. And then you get your pins in there. Pop this off, get to the reader if we can. I don't know if I got a screwdriver small enough. A little piece of board there. I don't have anything small enough to pop all that open. There's your readers and stuff there. And you can almost guarantee all that stuff is good stuff in there because they wouldn't use cheap materials in a computer, especially not back in the day. I don't have that kind of screwdriver. That thing's tiny. But I can assure you there's something good in there because the reader's in there. I can't get to it right now, so we're going to leave that to micro scrap out later. So let me put this stuff away. Put that over there out of the way. Now, without a test, I can't tell you if it's silver, copper, coated copper, or tin. But those are most likely gold. So, we want that. Cut that end right there. Mr. Snippy Snips. Don't worry, we're cutting the backside. Let's get all that crap all.
Get rid of all that. Now, let's see if they want to come out or not. Sometimes they come out. Yeah, there you go. It's very hard to see, but they're gold plated. Not that that's a lot of gold, but it's gold plated. And you can just pull them all out like that. Gold plated pins do get sold for more money, believe it or not. I don't have my gold pin bucket in here, so I'm not going to pull them out now, but that's how I do them. This guy's got a little bit more stuff to give out of it, I'm sure. And we got to micro scrap all the rest of this down. But for now, I'll just go into the bucket the way it is. Into the board bin until I micro scrap down the boards. Very faint gold plating on that one. I don't even know if that's worth popping them out. It's hard to tell in here. There we go. Take my pins with me. Yes, you can sell the whole board. You can actually sell the whole thing together. But, you know, depends on what you want to do. I like collecting my pins. I got a bunch of them saved up, so I'm going to take the pins. I'm just going to start by whacking. Oof, this is a toughie. There we go. By whacking them off. You can see the copper inside. But anyway, it's all gold pins in there, so I'm going to keep them separate. Copper board, so it's basically going to be your low grade green board. As you can see, there's some copper in those little guys there. I don't know what they are, don't ask me. I'm not that big into electronics. You can chip off your IC chips if you want. 8 cents a pound or so, or $8 a pound, I mean. 8 cents a pound, like they're scrap. Yeah, $8 a pound for IC chips on board sort. So if you can get them bad boys off, go for it. Some people use, I'm going to try it, don't get me wrong. Some people use chisels and stuff and just chisel them right off. But anyway, that's what we got from that. That's what I'm saving. And we got some wire. I mean, we always get wire. That'll go into our number 2. Still got all this stuff with the gold pins and stuff on it. So all these ends, little gold pins in there. You got your boards, you can cut these off. That's all gold. Plated, but it's still gold. These things are like a smorgasbord. Gold in there, gold in the pins, gold in all those. They may not be gold plated. You got IC chips galore. All these are gold plated pins. All inside there's gold. Gold. Might be plated, but it's still gold. Big old chunk of aluminum, and there's going to be a giant IC chip on the back of that. Gold. Just whack them right off like I showed you. I mean, you could sell the whole board, don't get me wrong. Shoot, the traces on that board might even be gold. If you look at the test points, there's little test points around. They're gold. So that whole thing is gold. That's a better grade board. It's really probably hard to see on camera. But if you look closely, there's little dots right there. They're test points and stuff. That's how you know where to test the grounds. And right there, you can see a big chunk of gold sticking out. So that whole board's gold. Here's a regular board. That's hard to say. Here's a regular board that's copper. You can see the copper test points. That's how you know it's copper. All in between there's copper. This board, all in between them, all them little traces and stuff are gold. That can be smashed down, torched, and brought back with some acids. Same thing with your memories. Like I showed you before, you pop these covers off, they're worth more. See all the little test points in there? It's all gold. Got your giant chips. Look at all them gold pins. These are solid gold pins. You whack them right off the back. They're all solid gold pins. Or you can just smash that up and smelt the whole thing down and make gold. This stuff's going in with the computer stuff to be taken down later. And then yeah, that's steel. You know how it works. We do what we do. We keep collecting scrap. That's that broken down. I mean, one day I'll do a better job on these boards. I don't really mess with the motherboards right now. There's a whole price for motherboards and stuff. You get a better price for them. Another way you can tell what they're made out of is you find the traces. You scrape away. A little more for you guys. And you can see the copper traces in that. Kind of hard to see. There. You can see the copper trace. Let's see if I'm right on this one, guys and gals. Well, the underlayment's all copper, but the traces, you can see right there, they golded out where the grounds are, the test points at least. So that's all gold. That's all gold. You can see the little test points in between, they're all gold. It's really hard to say. They give you better price for these boards, so. But anyway, it's a soundboard. There's a price for soundboards. There's a price for motherboards. There's a price for everything. There's a price for CD-ROMs. All in here. You can chip away them. That's all gold pins. So that's what I'll do one day, but not today. For today, that's going to be it. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And come back and watch some more eventually. That's all the boards we're going to clean up. They're all low grade. There ain't nothing there that's good. There's all the high grade stuff. That'll go with the high grade computer boards over here. It's all my high grade computer board stuff. Old boards. There's an old hard drive. Hard drives, I believe, have platinum and stuff in them. Gold pins. Gold pins. This stuff's been sitting here a while. Another soundboard. There's all gold in that. Bunch of gold there and whatever that was. There's an old modem from dial-up days. That's how long this stuff's been here. Your motherboards. Your other motherboard. 2 motherboards. 2 different computers, obviously. It's hard to see right there. Gold-plated pins in there. That's one of these guys that's taken off. And, you know, we'll stick this stuff over there. At least the stuff that belongs up here. Three motherboards. Bam. Clean up the bucket. Here we go. And all that copper bearing material, we still got to clean up there. But that's it for the computer stuff. We got that computer out of here. Throw this stuff in with the copper bearing. That's all got to be scrapped out. A little bit more before it goes to the bins. I'm just going to stick this with that stuff because I don't have the screwdriver for that. It's a funky one. I'll have to dig into my electronic stuff for my remote control cars. And that's it for today. Went through a little bit of stuff. We made a little money separating that stuff, and we'll make more money when we clean it up more. And eventually I'd like to hit it all with a bunch of acid and stuff. I got some more bins. I forgot to pick them up though, which kind of sucks, but I left them at my girlfriend's house for aluminum. Some nice 30-gallon or 20-gallon buckets or something. I think they're 20 gallons. But they're nice. They'll be perfect for separating the small aluminums. And yeah, thank you. Please hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We're going to keep scrapping after work, and yeah, keep you updated on what I'm doing here, and got that little bit of work stuff I put in there, but you know, just a little bit. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.